All right, we are back. We are going to this time attempt a draft. See how that goes. This is Charging Badgers, and we're doing Dragons of Tarkir. Okay, so right away we have a 7-drop Mariners Battlefield. It's pretty good. I also really like Youthful Scholar.
So let's go over this guy.
Yep.
Let's.
So when he foe Razor Regent, he enters the battlefield. You may have it fight target creature you don't control.
So assuming our opponent has a creature, he comes in, becomes a 6/7, and fights.
Yeah.
Now the 2+1/+1 counters are at the beginning of the next end step.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So he fights as a 4/5, then becomes a 6/7.
Decent option, but
if
it is
he
7.
lives.
I do like Youthful Scholar. I do like Misthoof Kieran.
Yep.
I think those are the choices, unless somebody else wants to make a case.
Does anybody have a huge preference between foe Razor Regent and Youthful Scholar?
I would take Scholar.
I would too. Great. I thought I was going to get fought on that.
I think the Regent is the pick, but I'm fine with Scholar. I mean, I think Regent's...
I think it's a better card. I'm worried about 7 drops after our last match.
I'm taking the Scholar. It's just more online with what I want to do.
Sign of Ugin, Foil, and Goofy.
Oh, that does look goofy.
Anticipate, Beastbreaker, Twin Bolt.
Anticipate's okay. Twin Bolt's nice.
So
Is blue-red...
the discussion here is honestly already... I mean, we should be taking the best card. I don't think we're definitely in blue for
No,
Scholar at this
no.
point. So we don't have to decide on colors yet. That being said, wow.
I like Twin Bolt. What do you think is what's the best card? I mean, any opinion? I think Twin Bolt is with as many morphs and things as we saw.
It's between Twin Bolt, the Beastbreaker, and Anticipate.
Yep, that's where we are too. I think that I'd put these two as pretty close. I think Twin Bolt is enough above that.
Let's take the Twin Bolt.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't even know if Anticipate, these two are the same power level. Because Anticipate depends on what's in the rest of your deck.
It might wheel as well.
Tail Slash.
I like Tail Slash.
Mm-hmm. Best card in the pack.
I think it's the best card. Yeah. Actually, I think it's a fairly weak pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure anything's actually close to it here.
Yeah. Another Tail Slash is here.
Yep.
There's also a removal option in Defeat and Enduring Victory, but neither one of those are as good.
Well, we're pretty solidly red and cutting red pretty good.
Yeah, we're cutting red pretty good. So the red pairings that are supported, they're supposed to be supported. Green or black.
And either is completely legitimate from here.
Yep.
Sprinting Warbrute.
That's really good.
Where's that? Oh, sorry. Right here. Yeah, that guy's good. Sorry, I don't know the pictures and the names. Is there anything else?
Zephyr Scribe is good.
We should also start looking for what else is open, because we probably won't be mono red.
Well, Zephyr Scribe is good. Dutiful Attendance is good. But those are the first two I've seen. Zephyr Scribe is good, but the blue cost is a thing.
It's two different... Those are two different directions.
Yeah.
Either one is definitely open to us. I think the Zephyr Scribe is a better card.
Yeah. And just to be clear, we're not picking either of these. Just
picking Warbrute.
Yeah.
The Scribe. Yeah, I could pick that.
What about the 4/4?
I'm taking Savage Ventmaw here.
That guy's absurd.
I don't think it's particularly close, honestly. I don't love the...
I've attacked with him and gone to second main with 12 mana before. It is incredibly awesome.
So in theory, it seems like it wouldn't be that great.
Okay.
6 mana and you're putting 6 in your pool,
Yep.
right? So it's like, it's just excessive. But I have also played an event with him and found him to extremely overperform. He's not like a bomb, but he extremely overperformed, and Ryan has had the same experience with him. So I think he's the best card here.
also gives you 6 mana for combat tricks in the middle of combat that maybe like you can undo a megamorph and then play a spell.
Sure.
Post combat, like it's.
I think
Sure.
there's a lot to.
There's
do
a fair
there.
amount of mana sinks in this format, so.
And green
2/4.
red with the cards we have is a better pairing than Youthful Scholar.
It's
and
green
blue.
red. It's a Christmas kind of day. It looks like.
Yep. The other option would be Evolving Wilds.
Evolving Wilds, the 2/2 dasher. If we wanted to try to push the 3/4 is not bad either, but that's not an ally color. I think you really strongly want to be. And I think the 2/4 is great. I think.
Yearling's it's a good card.
It is a good card. My impulse is still to do Evolving Wilds just because I really like fixing, and I know that there's a lot of bombs in the next
Get
set that's
another
coming
Yearling.
up. What?
Yeah,
And I think that the Yearling is pretty replaceable, whereas this replaces a land.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Sandcrafter Mage is the best card in the pack.
Pinion Feast is
Sideboard.
fine.
Yep.
Yeah. There's also this Volcanic Rush is a finisher if we need one.
Yeah, it's also pretty expensive. And
Yeah.
we are not shaping up to be
No.
1 and 2 drops into
No.
Volcanic Rush.
No. Well, this is also really good with beef because
Yeah,
you play it with
Pinion Feast kills so many
Yeah.
cards that you have to kill that I
Sure.
think it's worth a sideboard slot this early.
Okay.
Based on what else was in the pack.
Sure. Well, Dash is still going around, but not really something we can do.
Well, we can't not do it yet. I mean,
Ancestral Statue or that guy would be my choices.
When you say that guy, you mean the Skirmisher?
No, the Storm Singer.
It's a
statue's
or the
out. It's
or
either
the
Dash or
Skirmisher,
the Storm.
honestly.
I would take the guy we have highlighted.
Okay.
Because it's for sure on color.
Well,
Yeah.
but if we end up red, black, splashing green, is that the worst thing?
No,
Kindled Fury.
that's our pick here.
Yeah.
Take the Glaring Age.
Aegeus? Or
Yeah,
this
I
one?
actually really like Glaring Aegis, but the other white card's not bad too. We're not really in a deck for either.
I was just about to say this, but chat just said it too. The white is open. It appears.
Yeah. Take
Sure.
the Glaring Aegis.
Blue also looks underdrafted.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, we are red right now.
Yes.
And if this evolving...
No, take the student. Take the student. Yep. White. I think white's open and that card's fine.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Very not excited about that card. If we have to play it, it's
Yeah.
not the end of the world.
Do you want it in
It's a gore swine.
Sure. Except it's a hound, which... That's better.
It's a gore swine with
It's better than a pig.
basically irrelevant upside, but I mean sometimes it is relevant.
Whenever another creature non-token, that seems pretty good.
It's great.
It does reward you for being
It's
heavy
double
white,
white.
which we're not.
Deathwing is good.
If we take that, the only way we play it is if we are white red,
Yeah.
and we have to go
We
in
can pick
on
up
white.
War Flares in pack 3. The Sabertooth is good here also, if we want to stay red.
Yeah.
Never another non-token creature. We have 4 creatures right now. Bolster 1.
First strike. Wow. That.
So, hold on. Ari Bowmasters is fantastic, but we have to be
Also
green.
true.
That card's fantastic
It's
though,
really good.
and we have an incentive to be green.
I think it's better than the Outrider.
But so the choice here is
Anafenza.
Anafenza and move into white.
Uh-huh.
Because Anafenza is really good, and white appears to be open. So
White's
if
good
we're
in
reading
pack 3 too.
Yeah.
if we're reading signals correctly, that's by far the best card in this pack. And if the color's open, we're going to get stuff. We'll probably get the 3/2.
I don't think we're going to get much green because we
Take
said some
Anafenza.
good
Anafenza is the best card here. Let's take it. So if we're looking at white, the Tactician's fine. Oh god, the Scalarian Sentinels. Scalarian Sentinels are insane if you have a dragon. It's a 3/4 on turn 2.
Yeah.
We just passed good green though.
We did just pass good green.
Yeah.
We passed a lot of good green in pack 1 too. Boy. So what? Are we hedging with the scale guards or are we grabbing the tactician?
I like cutting white right now.
Okay.
because if literally no one else is on it and it looks wide open, we're gonna get all the white in pack 3 too.
Sure.
Fate Reforged.
Yeah.
We don't want to be like reckless
Roast.
about it, but roast, yeah.
Boom, you're roasted.
Draconic Roar. Uncommon. Deals 3 to a creature, and if you have a
I think it's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's
It's only got upside.
Yeah. We are getting some good removal here.
Ojuta's Command, which is not for us. Lightwalker is probably not for us. The Captain's not bad.
It's bad.
I think it's bad. I think it
said
looks
okay.
good.
Okay.
It does. I think it looks like it could be good, but I don't know.
Is Lightwalker the best?
But is White Walker better than the Captain? Probably.
I think so. So the captain
I
is
guess
all.
with the defense, the Lightwalker's pretty good if you get them both out.
Oh, that's a great call.
Yeah. That's
a great call.
Artful Maneuver.
So is Artful Maneuver... Wait, Oh wait, we're not green anymore. What am I thinking?
The best we're going to be with green is Splashing Savage.
Yep.
The Savage guy.
Yeah.
Very well, Mike.
I'm sorry, I'm just kind of... I'm still learning this format, so I kind of want to... Takes a little bit of time to read some of these cards.
Yeah, we can talk about the other cards too when we have time.
Yeah, especially when we have those easy picks, we should pause for a second.
Okay.
So we have I have these Glaring Aegiuses in the sideboard.
Oh yeah, right. Those can move in probably.
I don't know if we have enough creatures for them just yet.
Ugh.
Wow, there's a lot of cards.
Another Tail Slash.
How many warriors do we have? That card's not by any means like a warrior engine at all. It's even then vigilance isn't great, but
that's a warrior.
Just one.
This guy's a.
So hold on.
We're running out.
Bring up Anafenza. Is it non-token creature?
Non-token.
Non-token.
Ah, darn.
Yeah.
Dragonfire still might be the. Or Tail Slash, yeah.
Third Tail Slash.
Tail Slash isn't particularly. Well, oh wait, but it's not a fight.
Take it.
No,
yeah.
you just deal the damage.
Yeah,
We're taking that.
We need more creatures, though. Good lord, do we need more creatures?
The 5-drop is good if you get Formidable.
We need what's our curve? Can you sort by? Oh, we are sorted by cost.
We are sorted by cost.
We're a little heavy at 5.
Well, this is a dash.
Yeah, but I don't feel like we're dashing.
Yeah, but if that's the top.
Dashing has some synergy with Anafenza.
That's true. I mean, what else are we going to take?
Echoes of the Kindred is just bad.
I think
Pummeler is probably the best card.
Yeah, I think there could be an Echoes of the Kiln Tree. Like, you could try and do that as a deck. And just grab a lot of things that are good with counters on them, but that seems
like an 0-3 strategy to me. Is it Herald here, or is it Voice? How many creatures do we have? 8? I think we need creatures in this deck.
Yeah.
The Herald comes down as a 3/3 in our deck sometimes, with Vigilance, which is fine.
Artful Maneuver works well with Tail Slash if you get 5. I guess on the rebound it works well too.
Yeah, we're
aggressively looking for creatures.
We are very.
And we're getting
all of the Artful Maneuvers
and Tail Slash.
Oh, combo.
Play set of each.
Yeah, as I said, it is a combo. Hate negate.
I mean, if we're not going to be playing creatures, that can counter. That's almost a counter spell for our deck. Sideboard.
Fine sideboard, yeah. So at this point, unless we're getting past Rugged Highlands, is pick like 10, 11, and 12. That Ventmaw is not looking very promising.
No.
But it could happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, we need
creatures.
Move at least one Artful Maneuver to the board. I can't see playing all of them.
Though we're definitely not. I could see playing 1. If we had to play 2, we could, but unless we get 10 more creatures.
We get a lot of creatures.
Yeah, we do. But now we're in a different set. So no more Tail Slashes or Artful Maneuvers for us. In case we truly wanted the playset.
How about Citadel Siege here?
Sure.
Or Outpost Siege.
I wouldn't. Yeah. I would be happy with either of those. There's some sick white bombs we could open. So yeah, now. So we're not in any of the supported broods, as it were.
And Warflare is the best.
And Warflare, exactly. And honestly, I don't like. We're still learning the format, and I didn't feel particularly punished for not being in a brood.
Well, we'll see. We don't know that.
Well, but if we would have gotten punished,
Warp is there. We don't need more spells.
I don't think we
really
want
need
that
guys,
though.
Yeah.
That's coming back.
We could do the Woe Reaper.
There's a warrior. It comes into play and does stuff.
What is the effect of Woe Reaper?
Whenever Woe Reaper and other warrior enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature from it. Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of 1-drops, but when you have an offense,
I mean, Soul Summons would be the other.
When you have an offense in your deck, like, that matters. So
I think it's the best card for us.
Yeah. I think we just take the, like, for most of these packs, there's gonna have to be a pretty good reason for us not to
White
just.
was open this direction.
Yeah.
If there was
If
there was a better creature there, you take it. But
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
wasn't.
Is that there needs to be something pretty strong for us not to just what is the best red or white creature in the pack.
Move this savage. I would move the savage event because I don't want to have him count towards our creature.
The what?
Right now. All the way at the 6-drop, the savage event.
Oh sure.
Just so we have an
The
idea.
sprinting warbrood's also not great, but it could be.
With this
it
guy,
could be good.
without Fenzi, he's great.
Yeah.
No,
man.
Oh man, what?
Torrent Elemental.
Yeah.
The best card in this top 5 for sure.
but not for us.
Dragon Bell Monk's not bad in our deck with so many spells.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would take over at the Sky Captain.
We don't have any 3-drops, so I think we need some. We don't have any morphs either, right? Well,
I don't like Scout over it.
What else is in the pack?
Otherwise, Sky Captain.
Sky Captain would be the other option. We don't have any 3-drops.
I think we.
So hold on though.
Plays gold.
No, if no one else is taking white, I don't think the Sky Captain's coming back. But the monk very well may. And there's nothing else for us to get back in this pack really, except for a scout.
There's enough stuff for other people, I guess. I don't know.
I think there is in this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think something's coming back.
So
I think the monk is the most likely to come back.
Yeah.
So
wheel.
Yeah, take the Sky Captain.
So is
Sky
a
Captain.
is a bird in the hand worth a monk in the bush?
Oh god.
Yes.
Heel cutter.
Oh yeah, our bro heel cutter.
Got there.
Heel cutter's like by far my favorite common in this set.
It's so good.
We're just not even gonna wait. Not even gonna talk about anything else.
No, there's nothing to talk about. Smoldering Ifrit, Soul Summons.
So here's the other thing. Now, Channel Harm is a blowout. It is sometimes very obvious that you have it. Once they see it, once it's super obvious you have it. But if they don't know you have it, it's an absolute blowout.
I think we need.
It's the most powerful card in the
pack.
It
is. I think we need consistent creatures at this point.
Okay. Well, yeah, Soul Summons can be real.
But and this is a 2/2 with upside versus
Soul
a 2/2
Summons is
with
much
downside.
better than the Ifrit. If that's our option, it's Soul Summons.
I would take the Soul Summons.
Let's remember that we saw Channel Harm because
you
may be playing against it.
Might come back. I've seen a wheel too.
That would be sweet. Oh, hello, little birdie.
Are there? Oh, an Anafenza? Yes.
That's nuts.
Yes.
If we get that set, if we get that set up, it's that's our Torrent Elemental.
Yeah.
We just got him.
Yep.
In white.
That's a slam dunk.
Oh yeah. All right, I will take that. I don't.
Man, am I glad we moved on white.
Although this pack isn't great.
Yeah, this pack's not good no matter what color we're in.
What is the best? Like the best card here, just no matter what color you are, it's maybe
it's Will of the Naga.
Will of the Naga or Frontier Mastodon. Like,
I think depending on where you're at, Feral Cruciak is probably better than Frontier Mastodon. Obviously, depends on.
I'm just gonna. I mean,
take it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's very possible we might need another creature or something. Another Channel Harm.
Oh, interesting.
Or we have the same choice again: Soul Summon versus Channel Harm.
Take the Channel Harm.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cut
6.
the Great Horn creature.
There's 1, 2, 3. How many cards are in this right now? 10 or 9?
2, 3, 4, 9.
Who's taking the second Channel Harm? Like the Warfire is probably coming back to
People
us.
will hate it, maybe.
But if someone already hate one, I don't know.
So we're thinking Channel Harm.
I would take
It's the best card.
Okay, I'm leaning towards Soul Summons, but I'm happy to be overruled on that. I just...
No, should we have Soul Summons, huh? The Hungering Yeti's...
Yeah, we could have a...
He's not on color.
Yeti that's unflashable.
We can't even use his ability.
Yeah.
But what else do we take? Nothing else is
We're not really putting another 5-drop in
Nothing
the pack,
else is playable in this pack.
Sure.
So unless you're hating something, which we're not, nothing else is good.
Yeah. I don't want to... I've been burned in the past where I double-click, and it just didn't register my...
And then you double-click.
And I double-click again, so we're just going to wait this one out. Sorry, guys. Ethereal Ambush is pretty good against us. Do we want our first Warflare?
Yeah.
I mean, Honor's Reward's totally playable, too.
Cyborg.
I don't think we want it, just because we have plenty of trickery.
Yeah.
Warflare's also a 4-drop, though.
Honor's Reward requires us to have a creature, and we have 12. We have 13 creatures with
Warflare also requires creatures.
That's true.
Good. Warflare's probably better. Yeah.
We're probably gonna get at least one other Warflare back.
That's part of my motivation. Friendly Fire is god awful.
Yep.
Hate something.
Grim Contest is almost always good against us.
Yeah, I hate it.
The dragon is a problem, but not that big of a problem, right?
If we get that Dragon Belmont back.
Nope.
This was the pack.
So the Skirmisher, when cast after turn 2, is a 2/2 flyer for 1, which makes
With
it way better. Right, with Anafen's out. But it gives it some upside. We're not playing that Crew Shock.
Yeah.
So I think that's a pick. It's not a good card, but...
Key free.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
That's probably getting played.
Yep.
Tab's an advantage.
I mean,
I
would honestly rather... Somebody took a land. Oh, wait, that's right. There's the dual lands. I've been playing too much Rise Elves.
Alright, this is really not good. We have 0 3-drops.
Now we have 3 drops.
In a format of Morphs and Megamorphs, we couldn't find one.
No. I mean, we have 3 drops, but not a 3-drop creature. 14.
But that, I mean...
Brutal. Well, I feel really good about this given Charging Badger's history with great decks and mediocre decks.
We'll see.
Probably going 3-0.
We'll see.
The backstory being Charging Badgers tend to be amazing with mediocre decks and not so amazing with fantastic decks.
Alright. So this puts us at 24. Oh, well, we do have a heel cutter we can do on turn 3.
Oh, there you go. We got something.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, is there anything here that's just not good with our soup? Well, we're at 15 creatures because of Soul Summons.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
We are counting the Aven Skirmisher as a card we are playing.
Which we might...
Which we might have to. I don't feel good about it, but...
What's it between that and the Yeti?
Probably.
Skirmishers.
Yeti's out.
I mean, if we played another card in that
so we can
creature slot.
So we can cut something. Because this is a land.
And we're probably playing 17 lands here?
Yeah. I mean, the places that I would look would be... I mean, up here, if we're trying to go more aggressive... Though, some of these bigger guys kind of turn on tail slashes in the late game.
I wouldn't cut a dude.
Yeah, so that means nothing is getting cut from here.
I would cut... I don't think Warflare's that good.
I was going to say...
I like that.
I feel like Warflare or Channel Harm are like on the block, but Channel Harm... Warflare can be great, but Channel Harm's a blowout.
And I think, honestly, this deck... Sometimes when you don't have as good of a deck, you need to play the more high variance cards, and Channel Harm is a high variance card that can get.
Yeah, I mean, Warflare needs so much going for it. Whereas
Channel
Harm just
it needs.
If you have 2 guys on your side of the board and they have 3 and good attacks and they swing with everyone, you get to double block a guy who's way bigger than your guys. And then redirect the damage to another big guy. You kill 2 of their guys, both your guys live. I mean, it's just
Channel Harm is a great blowout if they don't play around it.
Right.
But honestly, our deck, I mean, with our curve holding up 6 mana and looking like we don't have anything, isn't that unreasonable?
The biggest disadvantage we have going for us with the Channel Harm is there's no way for us to bluff something to
morph.
do because we don't have any morphs.
Yeah. We have lots of removal. It's just removal. But, yeah.
We could very well out-tempo people because Twin Bolt and Roast are so mana efficient. And if we do draw and drop an Anafenza,
yeah,
and then you get to play, a 3-drop creature, and then on turn 4 and 5, you're playing a removal spell and another creature, they're going to be so far behind they won't be able to catch up.
Yeah, we do have...
And then you heal Cutter for the win.
And then we heal Cutter for the win.
It's totally feasible that happens because we have a lot of 2-drops, and we have Roast, Twin Bolt, and 3 Tail Slash. So
just thinking through our options, we want the Evolving Wilds, right?
We absolutely want it.
I thought so too.
Because of Anafenza.
Yeah, I just know we have 3 1-drops, but it's not that hard, especially with no 3-drops. It's not going to be that hard.
We do have a morph.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah,
take that.
Another 3-drop. And it makes
Is that a hasty?
It's haste. It makes another guy haste.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
I don't know who we're... Well, so here's the thing. Elite Scale Guard at haste speed is an icy blast with... seriously, though, it could be...
All
right, that's our goal, is to set up, 3 or 4 guys with +1/+1 counters on them. That guy morphed will cast the Scale Guard, unmorph for 1, tap down, 5 of their dudes, and swing for the win in a game where it's 18-1 in life totals.
I like it. So it was saying 8-8. I'd say at least 9-7.
Well, with Anafenza, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of our reds removal.
Plus, it's really 10-8 with Evolve.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. And Tail Slash is not good unless you have creatures already in play.
Yep.
So
exactly. And yeah, Twin Bolt is nice to have early, but not necessarily
So a lot of times, what I'll do when I'm drafting in this mode is I'll move the cards to where I expect to cast them.
Yep.
So Tail Slash, I'd move to a turn 4 or 5, and just to help with mana is typically when I'll do it. And we already knew this, but clearly white's our priority.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. We do have a lot of good removal. Other warriors. Oh, he has vigilance and stuff. Okay, I thought he gave everybody else. How's this for a curve? Then we have this guy. Then we make him vigilant.
No.
I know.
Anafenza is our ideal.
No, forget that.
The interesting thing, I heard someone else doing commentary on this about those cards that have vigilance, and then it says other warrior creatures you control get vigilance. So there's a dragon, I think, that has haste, and it says other dragons you control have haste. Is with Soul Flare in the set, by printing it that way, it's a keyword, not an ability, so that if you have one of those guys in your yard and exile them, Soul Flare actually himself gets vigilance or haste, whereas if it just read all dragons you control have haste, he would not get the effect.
Soul Flare is a card I've not yet played in the format, and I want to.
Soul Flare?
Yeah.
We drafted a Soul Flare.
Did we play him?
Yeah.
Did we play him?
Cast him, you mean?
Yeah.
I thought, didn't you and I see a Soul Flare at one point in our first draft?
Yeah, no, we saw. I remember seeing it.
Took him. Are you saying did we actually get him into play?
Right.
I don't remember. He was definitely in our deck. We'd have to go back.
Oops. I'm gonna get myself some water if you guys want to talk, or else I can mute it.
No, you can leave it on. So I played against a Soul Flare deck in Lame Duck Standard, which I'm referring to as Lame Duck because it's between the launch of the actual Dragons in real life and then the online launch. And I'd never played a Soul Flare deck. It was really an interesting experience.
What did they run? Chromantico? I've seen a couple different versions.
No, which was why I didn't recognize it right away. And he played a Shrieking Harpy. Is that the 2/2 flying lifelink Harpy? Yeah. And a Child of Night. And I was like, what is going on over there? I mean, it was it was a real
Did you play it in,
janky deck. Yeah, he wasn't an 8-man for some reason. So I had no idea what was going on, and then all of a sudden he played a Soul Flare with Flying Lifelink and Hexproof, and I lost that game, but then I knew what was going on.
Sure.